Hey everybody, this is Asher back with more Rimworld, where guess what? It is kind of the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny today. We lost our first villager, which is sad. And in fact, she's still down here as a corpse. Or at least she was. Maybe somebody took her remains here. But the rain has come. We still have one centipede that is still in high gear and has an inferno cannon that's shoddy. And we have to take care of this crashed ship, or else things are going to get very bad. So hopefully nothing else goes the weasel out of that. But what this does mean is that we are going to have to kind of make a last stand to a point. Now, is everybody healthy that's still alive? I think so. And it is daytime right now. So if we do draft everybody right now, who does not have a weapon? You do not have a weapon. You need... Kato, you need something. And we do have some brawlers here. So we're going to have to watch the happiness factor. We'll equip you with the great bow. Unfortunately, one of our guns, we may have picked it up, I'm not sure, but one of our guns is still down here. We had some brave villagers help the last time. But if we don't take care of this now, it will forever own us. So, Andy, you have a weapon. Vector has a weapon. Phoebe has a sword and a personal shield. Keys and Kato, you're all here, so I guess, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and let this be the time where everybody gets our stuff together, and we're just going to have to go across the way here now. Keys, okay, you have a bow. Shield user has ranged weapon. What does that mean? One of your columns personal shield and a carrying ranged weapon. They'll not be able to fire their weapon through the shield except for targets who are already touching them. Well, that's good to know. In that case, Kato, I really don't want you to die here. Uh-oh. Disable Kato is not drafted. Well, let's go ahead and just drop the great bow in that case. And I guess we will take... Which one is that? We have some plasteel knives, steel club, granite club. I don't know which one's better. Guess we can look at the info here. Shoddy, 8 damage, 7 damage. Alright. So we'll equip the granite club and hope the personal shields hold. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab everybody, and we're just going to see if we can either end this series with a bang or a bust. Because we have all of our people here. Pretty much we don't have a choice but to fight. So we're going to go in from the north, and we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully we don't get raided at the same time here, but we're going to go in together. We have one little rock wall that we can try and fight next to. We have one centipede that's just wandering like har har har. I could try and take it on from this side, but I don't know what's best. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually taken on one of these guys, and this is one of the warriors who's come to help us. Let's all go in together. This is the high drama moment of the series so far, as we have many graves, and unfortunately one of our own as well. So that's too bad. The real pisser of all that, of course, is that she was our grower. And with winter coming, it is going to be pretty damn nasty here for too long. So we have one pig, and we have one surviving pig who may or may not make it. Waddles, who's recovering from burns. But we're going to bring everybody in here together, as we have, I guess, like I said, just kind of our final showdown here. We'll see what happens when we bring everybody over on this side. Because I will be able to get some range on it. Alright, so who do we have? We don't want you to chop wood, dude. So you're melee, you're going to go over here. You're melee, you're going to go over here. Andy has a sniper rifle. Vector has a sniper rifle. Keys has a longbow, so you're going to go over here. And if we move into position, it is watching for targets. And we are just going ahead and opening fire. Because I guess you are moving. Alright, well, I didn't necessarily mean to engage right away. And where are you aiming? So, fortunately nobody got hit yet, but we will have to watch this very closely. Now I could try and bring this in here. It is still injured and it's over 1,000 years old. So I could just bring you all down over here to try and draw its attention a little bit closer. I think we're going to have to move here in just a second. So spread. Okay, now it's changing targets. There we go. So you guys just run over here. Vector, Andy. Oh boy. Are any of you on fire yet? Moving, moving, not on fire. Personal shields kind of holding. Andy, get back behind cover. Keys. Like I said, it's entirely possible that we just lose some people here. But if that's how we gotta go, that's how we gotta go, right? So how are you doing? It is still injured. It's weakened. And we're starting to get some arrows in here as well, so. Good, actually managed to dodge that. So we have melee attacks now. We have everybody surrounding the one centipede. Because these guys need to be saved. Colonist needs treatment. Who's hurting? Cato's hurting. Oh wow, centipede head, torso, so at least he's not firing shots right now. Alright, so how are we doing? Cato said, I'd love it if you didn't die. Okay. Oh look, they're having a social chat. Why aren't you all attacking this? Weird. I really feel like I should be able to target this centipede right here. Oh. Melee. There we go. What made life a lot easier here. So, Cato's been beaten to death. That's too bad. Collins needs treatment. Phoebe. Left arm bruise. Alright, so we lost somebody here. Cato, our key researcher, is now gone. But we'll just have to make do. How is this guy doing? No idea how much health it has, but its smell sensor is shut off. So let's see if we can kite you a little bit. Run. See if we can actually set the command pod on fire a little bit. Oh. Nope, we're on fire. Alright. So Phoebe's just gonna have to melee this and hope for the best. That's Vector. Come on now. Fire on you. He's still on fire, but fortunately we're taking him on in the rain. Come on, please just die. I mean, if we look at it right here, it's obviously got a lot of issues. And he's still on fire. I think Phoebe's just going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice as well. Her personal shield's kind of holding, but that doesn't seem to really affect this very much. So let's... Okay, so she needs rescue. There's Cato dead. Phoebe, head bruise, just knocked out. Alright. Andy attacking Keys. You're not firing, so you really should be. And Andy. Keys has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion? Oh, really? Well, your arm got cut off, so I guess that would do it. That's right, let's fall asleep while we're fighting the alien invasion. That's not good. Run Vector. Alright, pig on fire. Pig's gonna get its revenge. No, it's not. What? You just shot your pig. Alright, how many more? It's going to take a lot of shots for this to happen. Well, let's hope Andy's not about to fall asleep. Okay, he's gotten some rest. I guess Keys was spending too much time tending to the animals instead of tending to herself. Oh god, pig down. And that's down too. Alright, the centipede is dead. So he's a little stressed. So we do need to rescue people. How's she doing with rest? She's not doing too great. How many colonists do we have left? Phoebe's in trouble. And I don't know if I can actually recruit these people right now, so... Andy, fire on the crashed ship. Your health, you just have some burns. Let's rescue Phoebe. We're going to hope that nothing else pops out of here. So did one corpse actually... No, it didn't disappear. Alright. So Phoebe's getting rescued. It's late. Piglet 1 is still alive. Piglet 1 does not get to be slaughtered. And let's see here. Of all these people, who's more likely to survive here? Extreme pain versus burns. I don't think I'll be able to recruit either of these people, but let's save Red Polar Bear. And then we have this whole ship. Andy's just going to be out here for a while. So sorry, Sal. Who's in a poor mood? Andy and Vector are in poor moods. Well, Andy, I'm sure your psychic drone low, disturbed sleep, excruciating pain. Vector, probably about the same. But the important thing is that we're not dead yet. So how many people, how many medical beds do we need? I think we need 4. So we've got to take out the drone before people break. And Andy's going to be taking pot shots at it for a while. It's too bad that it's all the way across the map, but we'll make do with what we can, as Andy's probably going to need a break before too long here. I don't think anything else is popping out of here. Let's see. Poor Kato's dead. Let's allow you to be hauled. Let's allow you to be hauled. Let's allow all these to be hauled. We don't want to strip. We just want to package survival meal. So Andy's still shooting so many shots. Vector all the way across here. Vector, are you a doctor? Not quite. Well, guess what, Vector? Today it's an emergency and you get to be a doctor, so. Okay, so let's treat her. Keys is gonna need some help. Andy's gonna need some help. Poor mood, Andy and Vector. So how's Phoebe doing? Looks like she's gonna live. All she's got's bruising. So that's a positive. She'll wake up. Still shots down here. Andy does have our better shooting skills, and this is plenty of practice, I guess. Alright. Who else do we have in here? We have Keys. Keys is actually not hurt. And she does need rest. So she'll get some rest now. So yeah, Keys is our medical expert. Poor mood ×2, colonist treatments. You're almost dead. Andy, how critical are your injuries? Just burns. Alright, so Vector's going to go up here. A little bit of a slow go. So Keys, how are you doing on sleep? That's enough. Alright, so Vector needs sleep. Phoebes will wake up before too long. Andy's just shooting away. And almost there. Hunter lacks weapon. Really? Oh, Phoebe. Alright, so Phoebe almost there. So yeah, we stopped our first psychic drone, assuming Andy doesn't break. That's a lot of shots that are just taking their few sweet time. Because as we go on, they will have more psychic issues. So Exotic Goods Trader, he is hungry. Maybe he should take a lunch break before too long. 9880. Vector's fully healed. Which just means Polar Bear's the one left. Which means, who do we have remaining right here? Phoebe, who's just bruised. Keys, who's all the way over here. Let's draft you, Keys. Andy, you are relieved. Okay, poor mood. Andy's in a poor mood. And we actually killed it with a bow and arrow. Sweet. And look at what all this stuff is in here. We have one AI persona core, which is pretty good. Oh my god, you just ran off. You're saving? No. Rescue Sal. We'll haul this stuff in just a little bit. It's a lot of steel that's just down there. A little bit of silver, but this is an important item if you want to build the ship. To escape a hyper-advanced computer core, it houses superhuman-like AI. Its isolated state and core is dormant. Installed in proper support structure, it becomes a mind of frighteningly powerful. So let's hear, how are you doing? We don't know for sure. Waddles will be able to get all this up here, and so I guess the next step is just to see how we survive. So exhaustion. These colonists are in need of rest. Okay, so he's dead. That's too bad. Keys, go rest. Please go rest. One of the hardest times there, and we just couldn't get him in time. Someone just died in your arms. Pig 3 is collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Well, that's all too bad, but we have a lot of people who are going to need to be buried and taken care of. Keys doing another ultimate sacrifice here, and now we'll have to figure out what do we do next. We are going to need to possibly try and recruit some people. We do have some other people who are decent at researching, I thought. Yeah, so Andy, the king of doing everything, is really going to be our researcher now. Okay. Did Andy get treatment? No, he didn't. Alright. Where's Vector? Where's Vector? Because we need to make sure we don't get infections going on here. And there's Allah as well, the Illuminator. Where have you been? Did I just... the whole time you could have been going in there and fighting, and you didn't, so... She escaped every little thing. Alright, so we need one less medical bed here. So the good news is that we live. The bad news is that it's just about winter time. And I just don't know what's going to happen. So we have an exotic goods ship, which probably doesn't do a lot for us. We have combo as well. You know, Ala, since you didn't really do a lot during this whole thing, and you've gotten some rest, maybe, just maybe, you can prioritize hauling this for me. There we go. So Andy's in a poor, Keys is in a poor mood. That's understandable because she needs a lot of rest. And in fact, you know what? There's been some real shit that's gone on between everybody and everybody else, so we're gonna make sure that everyone has some designated joy time. And we're gonna have to redo kind of work assignments as well, as we need to make sure that we have everything available, because my next goal here is to have the greenhouse in place. But obviously can't do that if we're about to die. So work assignments, what's still here? We don't have a good hunter right now. We don't want you mining, we want you researching, because you are our best researcher now, Andy the engineer. Unfortunately also our best builder. Keys. Keys is an okay miner. What are you good at, Keys? Excuse me. You're good social. You're good at art. You're good enough at construction. Alright. So we'll keep you kind of at where you are. I'm looking at the wrong people now. So we'll keep this here. We'll keep your construction at 2. Vector. Vector, you're good at art. You're not good at a lot. You're good at taking care of animals, and you're good at being the warden here. So we'll do that. So hunt. We'll make you the hunter still. You're going to have to be our grower. I don't like hunter and grower being the same person. So we'll keep that on 2. So you can hunt when you have time. That seems okay enough. Are all of our bases covered still? Phoebe, what are you good at? Mealy. Cooking. Is Phoebe cooking for us right now? Yes, so that's our #1 goal. Anything else? Childhood test subject. My only companion was a voice that called itself Mother. Mother rewards success with praise and failure with harsh punishment. Phoebe's test went from geometry to quantum physics, and she could run the grand gauntlet without a scratch. One day, Mother said her final test lay beyond the red door, and then, even if she couldn't hear her voice, Mother would always be there. Creepy as shit. But apparently, cooking is her thing. Researching secondary, so we'll keep that as a 2. And Ala the Illuminator, you are going to be our primary miner. Cool. We don't have a designated hauler right now, so we'll just have to manualize that. But we are all here. And finish research project, the picks. What do we want to do next? Let's pause here. Because we can do brewing, carpet making, machining. Probably a good idea to take machining because we have dead mechs. I don't think that's going to rot. So let's see here. Vector, you're hunting a squirrel. Let's go ahead and prioritize hauling. Oh, he can't haul. That's right. Andy treating little piggy. It's funny how I was going to slaughter the pigs and yet they ended up being heroes. That's how that goes. So Andy, prioritize hauling the centipede to a dumping stockpile. Alright. So polar bear, are you going to pull through? You're about to break. You have malnutrition. And Phoebe, could you feed him, please? Vector, could you feed him, please? Thank you. Phoebe doesn't have a weapon. That needs to change. Your sword is down there somewhere. We'll get it back eventually. But there we go. You know what? We do survive yet again. And I guess that's really what Rimworld is all about to a point, is actually just surviving and making it. And so I have no idea what time frame I'm at for recording right now, but I'm a little afraid to Alt-Tab, because if I do, that could just completely destroy everything. What is over here? That is a wild boar that's dead and rotting, so we don't want to touch that. We do have Cato that's dead. I do want to bury him. So let's let Andy do the work for that. Let's get him over here. We do need to strip him eventually, but maybe he can just be in his synth thread. Okay. Like, does everybody have clothes? I feel like with winter coming, we actually don't have a good tailor yet. So we need to actually build that. Production. Smithing table, steel tailor's workbench. Let's make it out of wood instead, because we should have more than enough wood. And let's make sure we have power to actually go to it. Oh, it didn't actually power the barn. That's not good. Just redundancy of that just a little bit. So we do have a lot of food here. But we have to do winter prep, which means we need to turn this into an area where we can actually put some sun lamps, probably 1 and 2, so we can take care of as much rich soil as possible. I'm going to want to build another geothermal eventually. But, I mean, the next threat's always just around the corner, and for now we've been getting progressively worse and worse threats. But so far we've taken it to them every time. It's just now we've had to deal with our first deaths in the colony, and that's just as sort of the survival is real. That's all it really boils down to. But that's it for now. This is Asher. If this is a little bit of a short episode, I apologize, but we've kind of done what we need to here for this go around. So we'll continue next time, and we'll see what Cassandra wants to throw at us next. And that's part of the fun. That's part of the, I don't always know what's going to happen, but poor Andy. How is he doing? I just want to make sure we're not about to break here. Very ugly environment. I believe it. You're living in a sty right now. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time with even more Rimworld, where Polar Bear's fully healed, so Polar Bear can hopefully go home in full health, unless we want to actually recruit him. But I think we're just going to carry on. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, where hopefully the colony doesn't get overrun by even more angry mechanoid creatures.